Please do not move. You're going to see 5 red lights appear up here. Once they all go green, you're good to go. Are you all in speed 3 beneath your steering wheel? Yeah. Cool.
Put it in there, if I could try and stick with these guys, give it a few laps, get the car up to temperature. There's contact there already then. Now if they start battling there, if they take each other out, even better. Just pick you up though, you're not going to win it lap 1 in. I'm not sure the top 2 are going to work together, mate. Or maybe I'll try and work with number. Be a bit patient at the start here. I don't want to push too hard. I don't want to. I don't think that marker's not going to be an issue. I think it's going to be us sort like this to the end potentially. Spread out a little bit here. What are you doing, bud? Quick there. That's going to be there. The leader's getting away here, the leader's getting away massively. lead. We've got quite a gap now. Yellow lights come out, first yellow light of the session here. There's been a crash behind there, there's only, I don't know where the other three are there, there's been a crash behind now. So that's opening the gap up now. I've only got one guy behind me, potentially putting pressure on me. Bit of a crash there into there, it looks like a hairpin. Potentially a hairpin there. I've got the pace there, just got to keep with the pace here now. 100% sure what happened there. The thing is, can I close the gap down? It has opened up the gap there, made it easy on strategy now, I think. I've got the pace on the guy behind on Cole's side there, but he's got a good lead at the moment there. Let's see what I can do here. Can I close him down for the lead there, or will I have to set up a second place here? Don't see those guys closing the gap there. They're still together themselves there. I knew I had to get past them quick there. Trying to get some tyre temperature. The more tyre temperature I get there, the quicker I get here. Let's try. It doesn't matter if you're setting some of that times there. Yeah, because I'd have the strategy on him. See that race? What's the pace in there? $2:10. That's all I need to do, each lap there. Is that gap getting smaller? I'm not 100% sure here. Keeping it clean there and gapping away from there. It's a 50 out race. Remember that there. In these races there's no point pushing. No point taking risks at the start there. Be patient, work your way up slowly. And I got through there, then there was a crash here, so it's really opened up the gap behind there, which has just made my life easier, because all I've got to do is focus on the leader now. Not too worried about that unless we start scuffing away here. So you've got grip around those two right-handers there. Nice fit around those two right-handers there. Is that gap getting smaller? I'm not 100% sure here. Let's see what I can do here. The longer in the stint, the better I get there. The warmer the tyres, the better I get there. I raced this guy last week there, he came second in the end last week, I'm pretty sure. I'm pulling away from the trucks behind there, that's good news. So much more grip there, I think I'm quick around those two corners there. The next big hurdle is going to be pro cars in the start of the second stint there. Oh, I think I'm closing that gap down. There's no back markers there. No one on the top floor apart from us two. I'm putting away from third. I think third is possibly slipping into the clutches of the full place car. If I get a decent start in the second session, possibly. There's a little battle going on for fourth position there, fourth and fifth are fighting. I think it's going to be a battle for third at the moment there. Third, fourth and fifth are pretty close together here. Hopefully slightly close up on the leader there. But if there's more crashes, then the top two might start lapping. And we are pretty evenly matched between across the whole field. I think he should be lapped, maybe in the second part of the race. My gap is coming down a little bit more there. Must be a tenth or a couple of tenths a lap there. Bear in mind if you see that race, that's all I need there. I'm hoping he gets that up in that back marker. Give me a chance to really get onto the back of him here. But look at that back. Look at that gaggle for third position there. You've got third, fourth and fifth together. You've got a gap between first and second here. Sixth is on their own at the moment at the back there. I'm putting away from third. We are closing up on the back marker here. And that gap is coming down. The gap is coming down. Let's keep chipping away. I thought last week in Clean Air he was quicker. I think it was only the traffic that made me pull away here, but I don't know. At this point in the race there, I think I'm quicker than him. Look at the gap there, no one's on the top floor now, it's just me and the leader. But they will fight to stay in the lead lap though, the back markers. That's why I'm going to lose time to them. But that marker is going to be a factor here. The quicker I got through, I knew he had a better chance of winning this race. I think if the gap got too big, I think the leader would have pulled away and won the race here. But that gap is coming down, that is huge rate of knots now. got that there. I think a new person's in third now. Looking to see if they get out of the way or not there. Is he going to send it in the inside line down there? He's not close enough, he's losing time now. He's losing time if he gets out the inside line there, which he has done. Contact there, and he's just got through at the right time there. Come on mate, please, get out the way here. Have to get through quickly there. That's a beautiful up and under here. Didn't lose too much time, he didn't lose too much time. There's going to be another back mark up the road here. So 2 lap down now. He did get held up there, I got held up a little bit there. He's getting through there. Will he let me through? I'm hoping he does there. Three lap down. 3 carts out to 6 lap down there. Nearly the rest of the field I lap down the park, but me easy. Me and the leader here. I was driving in clean air. What do I do in the pit strategy? I'll follow him in there, and then hopefully I can get him in the second part of the session. Maybe a bit of traffic. I'm not 100% sure yet. Is he having problems with his car or something? He put his hand up there, I'm not sure why he put his hand up. Is he having car issues? Is he having car issues, or is he just surprised? I'm this close to him there. That's one area, that's where I'm going in there, he's braking there. I'm not really braking there, so the pit window is open there. I'm going to pit there. I'm going to pit with him. I'm going to pit at the early stage there. I'm going to pit there. And I'm thinking I can get in there. I don't want to get caught up in back markers there. I'm hoping for a better in-lap here. I can always do more, mate. So the pit window's open there. Do I do 1 or 2 more laps? I jumped him in the pits there. I've jumped him in the pits there. Jumped him in the pits there. I've jumped him in the pit. Also committed into the pits there. I can't even touch my pedals here. I managed to adjust my brake pedal and adjust my accelerator here. Look at that down. What's he doing, mate? I don't know what he's doing, mate. He's not in the lead, mate. Need to get him out of the way, mate. Losing time, mate. This car's got away, mate. To get in there. Everyone's a lap down apart from the guy in second here. Just maintain the gap there. So look at that there. I think I will overtake those three before the end of the session there. I'm in the second half of the race there. I went for the overcut there. I stayed out one lap longer there and I jumped him in the pit. There's really good pit entry there. Really good pit entry. I was quicker than him there, didn't I? Matching there, just wanted to see, I was going to go maybe one, maybe 2 laps longer there, and maybe the longer I went, the more I would have gained there. So he would have been on cold tyres, I would have been on warm tyres still. Let's not do this, mate, let's keep going, mate. I don't want to lose time, I'm hoping they're going to be respectful, let me through there, come in the battle there. It felt quick pit stop, it felt quick. Is he going to let me through there? So you see like this, proper racers who they know who they're battling, they know when they're let down, they know when to let people pass there, and I've got full respect for those people there. Hopefully he does the same for the guy in second, keep it fair. It's not as money, but you still got to push there. It's a competitive push in this one. I'm trying to go for my third win in a row here. And none of them have been easy. I've had to work my way through. I started me packing the last few races there. That's why I like it. What I like about it, they're not being easy. I'm not starting on power and led every single lap there. I've had to work forward there. Some of them in this one. Now the leader in the first part, he was building a gap there when I was stuck behind those guys there. And I was able to do it. I went for the overcut, I went one lap longer. Being held up there. I want to get as many cuts in between me and second place as possible there. Yeah, the guy in the monster race suit, he lifts them through, I like that there. But the guy, the lead's being held up now. Yeah, I think mate boy, the second guy, he held up one about my half, I think he is. Yeah, fairly quick race. It's probably going to be closer to half an hour here. The last few have been about 46 minutes there because there's been so many yellow and reds. But this one only 7 on track, 6 on track I think. Oh, I can't remember. I'm still going to push hard there. Oh, I'm trying to walk the fastest up as well if possible. I don't think maybe this time, I don't think I will lock anyone else there. So just keep that and surround out place there, and even if he's a couple of takes quicker, I don't think it's enough to catch me here. Like I say, I don't know how many laps are left here. Still stuck behind him there, and you know, I know how it feels there. He's losing a lot of time, and I think he is a lap down on me. Yeah, we were pretty close to him at the start there. Possibly get this guy maybe lapping. I'm not going to do anything stupid there, I'm not going to go too aggressive on the back markers here. But I've opened the gap up a little bit there. That's because it's getting held up there. It's been brilliant mate, it's been a brilliant session. Fine. Obviously, and these still stuck behind in there, but to be fair, he's getting some of that time to us. I'm trying to keep going there, trying to, you know, you slow up there, you lose concentration when you slow up there, that's when the mistakes start happening there. Yeah, the only thing that's going to stop me is having a car issue. That's the only thing that's going to stop me now. A mistake by me or a car issue there. But yeah, he's losing time now. And like I said in the first part of the race there, the longer the stint is, the better I get there. I'm not brilliant on cold tyres. I do struggle on cold tyres at the start of the race and the second part after the pit stop. But strategy, I think, has won it for me. It's been brilliant there, and you know, I keep looking behind just to make sure, you know, I don't lose too much time to him there, but we're seeing good lap time just go in front there. It might be bringing that down, I think. We made a mistake in the hairpin and I got the first contact early in the race. So these are tough races. And he's losing time now. guys looking behind you, lap down, mate. Please don't hold me up there now, I'm losing time. Yeah, lap down, mate. Got a little bit of time, I've got 3 karts in between us now. I don't think I'll lap anyone else in. I think I will get this guy there. It's been a brilliant race. Have to work hard still. Right, yeah, he's losing a lot of time. I lost that time. He's finally got past. No, he hasn't. Where's he gone? He's got more bugs in there, I can see. Oh, you've got past one of them. You've got one there, and then there's still a kart. There's still 2 karts between us now. Not 3 now, it's down to 2 here. But I don't think it is full position. That's the thing. It's all about, you know, I think I was lucky using cold tyres. So I kind of was able to get in there at the start of the stint there. I think if I was where he was now, you know, it would have been a really close race if I was still stuck behind him. Trying his best to get past him, it's hard when it's evenly matched like that. You find out where you can really significantly gain on him. I said that, I might hit like this guy again. You know, it does take a little while to get used to the track there. I don't know how often these other guys have been around this track there. You know, like this there, I've come there a lot. I love these sister out races. Yeah, I didn't go in again. Yeah, we'll stop behind him. Now I've got 3 cuts in between us again there. Like I said, I don't know how many laps are left there. I'm just going to keep plugging away here. He's losing time now. No one's in front now, it's just me clear away now. They're losing time, they are losing significantly a lot of time now, and you know, it's tough, it is frustrating there, and you're in the lead and then you're losing time. I think they're back marker, I'm pretty sure. Not sure how many laps are left, but not sure how many laps are left. I think it's going to be a fairly quick race here, so that comes on thing. Nearly binned it there. Nearly lost it there. And it's not start making mistakes now. Yes, I would have had time to turn myself around if I did lose it there, if I nearly did there. But I get past the back markers and I just slowly pull away here. I don't know, maybe if he had clean air he might set the fastest up there. But the car behind, he sits there, look at his face there. That's pretty in a row here. Three wins in a row. It's a good race there. That race was won in the pits. But that one extra lap did it for me. Because before the pits I was in second and I come out in the lead there. Really good. Thank you.